So I've been really blessed these past few days that Sharon and I have been able to spend some time with friends in Barcelona. And today we are on the mountain of Montserrat, and we've just been to visit the basilica where the Benedictine monks worship. But we've also been to a really brilliant cathedral called the Sagrada Familia, which is in the center of Barcelona, and it's based on the mountain of Montserrat by the architect Antonio Gaudi, who wanted it to reflect nature and to the glory of God through nature. And the basilica, the cathedral itself, is full of imagery of nature, of trees, and the east side has windows which reflect the sunrise, and the west side has windows which reflect the sunset, and also the birth of Christ and the death of Christ. And it's just so easy to get caught up in the architecture and everything that's around us, but actually Gaudi built that cathedral to be worship unto God. He wanted it to reflect something of God's creation and to glorify God through his building of that cathedral. And actually, it's still being built 140 years after it began. And that got me to think about when we worship God in our own church, and we think about the style of worship that we've got. And sometimes we are so caught up in the music and in the worship itself, we sometimes find ourselves worshiping the worship. And in the same way as you walk around a cathedral and you look at the cathedral and you glory in its architecture, but actually it's there to glorify God. And I was struck when I came out of the west side on the Passion facade of the cathedral, where there was a concrete post with a very large figure of Jesus being whipped against that post. And for a moment, I just thought, Jesus did that for me. And I just spent a moment to worship God in that great and awesome cathedral. And in the Psalms, in Psalm 99 and verse 9, it says this: Exalt the Lord our God, worship him on his holy mountain. And on this day on Montserrat, I would encourage you to worship the Lord our God on his holy mountain. Have a great week.